want to put arm across your head, hey, let's do it.
Yes, you need to pay a deposit. You can pay the deposit through soulcaresser.com. Thank you.
She was a victim of human trafficking. Yeah. The dude that she's a victim of was on video chat the entire time watching us.
Can you say that again? Anything you could
But
do,
I fucked
can
up
do
because
better.
all the other ones you
do
said for the
anything
first
better than you.
question.
No, you can't. It's okay. X.
Okay, let's do it. Introduce yourself.
My name is Kevin, aka YB, aka KJ, aka Nomad. I go by a whole lot of names. I've been tatting since like 2018, end of 2018. So, yeah, about 6 years. I'm an artist and a farmer and a father. So follow me on YouTube at Nature Man Kev, and you see a whole bunch of just crazy nature shorts pretty much.
My name is D Davis. Been tattooing for 8 years. Been owning a shop for 2, 4D Studios. Come check us out. I got started tattooing basically just because I felt like I could tattoo better than all the tattoo artists I had. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was getting a lot of tattoos and I just felt like I could do it better, so I tried it and I did.
Hi, I'm Ray, and I go by Ray the Alchemist. And what got me started into tattooing is the Filipino tribal culture in and of itself.
My name is Kai. I'm from California and I've been tatting for 10 months now after a year-long apprenticeship. I've always had an artistic background. I wanted to start tattooing at 16, but since I was a little too young, my mom made me wait. And when I moved to Houston from California, I decided I was ready and started looking for shops and found 4D Studios.
Hi, my name is Amanda. I go by Young and Jaded.
How long you been tattooing for?
About 2 seconds, to be honest. I'm self-taught, but not that well. I'm actually apprenticing at 4D Studios right now.
Okay, so for the first question, how much for a tattoo?
I don't know. I never learned pricing, guys. I'm still learning.
How much for a tattoo? Chills. What your budget is. That's how much the tattoo is. What's your budget? And I'm gonna rock with that. Whatever you got, I got. Whatever you can do, I can do.
D. Depends what you want. My minimum is 75. That's that.
How much you got?
I mean, I charge half day $750, full day $1350. Don't quote me on the prices. The prices are subject to change.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
But how much for a tattoo? Depends on who you ask, bro.
Do you accept walk-ins or are you appointment only?
Used to be appointment only, but now, shit, I need the bread. So, I mean, it's whatever. You come in, you want whatever, I'm doing it. Simple as that.
I'm always accepting walk-ins, day in, day out, walk-in ready. Cradle to the grave.
I do accept walk-ins and I accept appointments. I do have a website at soulcaresser.com.
I accept everything.
Appointment only if I'm not at the shop and don't have a client.
What is your favorite style or subject to tattoo?
Favorite style is probably black and gray, like illustrative, like pictures type shit, like realism shit. It's not me. I could do some color. You feel me? I could dabble. I'm good at shaded though. I can fade it out. So that black and gray illustrative, that's my shit right there.
Colorful stuff, cartoony looking stuff.
Black and gray. I like to use thicker lines, make it sort of more illustrative versus realism. Favorite subject, doesn't matter. I tattoo whatever, but black and gray.
My favorite is black line work or black work. Anything bold and big and super black. But I also love doing illustrated and colorful, bold, bright colors. So it's one or the other. No black and gray, please. I am begging you. No black and gray. Thank you.
I am still early on in my career, so I really am open to any styles, but right now I do have a preference for portraits and anime style tattoos.
Lettering, negative space,
Everything.
everything.
Are there any tattoos that you will not do?
I don't want to touch nobody's.
I literally just said no black and gray. No black and gray, please. I am begging you. no black and gray. Unless the portrait is in a illustrated style, then yeah, no portraits, no black and gray, no names, no exceptions.
No, if you want it, I'll do it. What you want, I'm gonna do it.
Ooh, I don't know, like Buddha. Like, I'm probably not setting them. Like, outside of that, everything else free game. I'm just not getting down now. I did Buddha cheeks. That was cool because I ain't had to smell it. But like, I'm not spreading them. Simple as that. Simple as that.
I'll tag anything. There's nothing I won't tag. Bring it to me. You want it? I'm gonna do it.
Tatting whatever you want. Hey, you want to put arm across your head? Hey, let's do it.
You're for real.
Let's do it.
Can you give us a nightmare client story?
I feel like I've been tattooing so long that everything just seems like a normal client to me. Like, I don't really think there's anything that was a nightmare. Oh, we had a person who was, I'll say this, when you get tattooed, let's remain sober, because we had somebody, and you know, it was projectile, it was everywhere. It was disgusting. So I don't know if I'll say it was a nightmare. The cleanup maybe was a nightmare, but I mean, hey, we getting tattoos, bro. We a little weird.
They all pretty much be the same. It'd be like passing out, or yeah, that's it. I had one girl. She was getting a foot tat, and she was so, if she see this, it's gonna be off. But she was so dramatic. She was standing on one foot while I was tatting the other foot. So it was the most crooked tat I ever did in my life. It was crazy. That was probably the most like horror story. Other than that, the rest of them just be easy. You pass out, I'm gonna be some more. You be alright.
Well, she's standing on one foot.
She's like,
I guess I don't know.
Yeah, like she doing that and like squeezing. I guess like controlling it. I don't know.
I said it like 1,000 times, but she was with the crew, so they was hyping. She was like, ah! And they was like, ah! And I was like, oh, these motherfuckers. This is a whole different world, yeah.
I can only think of one. Everything else is just annoying. She was a victim of human trafficking. Yeah. Basically the dude that she's a victim of was on video chat the entire time watching us. And the only way that she was able to tell me is because the shop music was so loud that she was able to whisper in my ear because I was tattooing his name on her neck. So yeah, told the shop owner, called the cops, told us to lock the doors. He threatened to send people over. It was a whole mess. And the worst part is after I talked to the detectives, I still had to tattoo after that. So yeah.
What is the most important part about tattooing in your opinion?
Detail. Detail is definitely the most important thing in tattooing. Paying attention to all the little details. When you shave, you making sure you ain't a little bit outside the line, like making sure all the little fade nice and it's really crisp.
I think there's two really important things, which is client experience and also cleanliness.
Bedside manner, how you treat your clients while you're not piercing their skin. If they feel comfortable with you, if they feel safe being with you, I think that's one of the most important parts because that kind of ties together the entire experience for them.
As a teacher, I'm gonna say stretching. The majority of your tattoo is stretching. If it's not hitting right, stretch it some more.
I feel like the most important thing about tattooing is the experience, honestly. Just the way you connect with your client, keeping up with that rapport, and just making sure that you're also enjoying what you're doing. So not just doing anything just because, you know.
Maybe the vibes, the experience, don't necessarily just go get a tattoo from someone just because you just feel like, oh, I need to get a tattoo. Oh, we're just in this shop, I need to get it. Like, make sure the vibe is cool. It's gonna help with your tattoo as well.
What is your favorite tattoo on yourself?
Well, I got a portrait of Kevin Gates on my leg the other day, so I love that one. That's probably my favorite.
But my favorite tattoo on myself is this one by D. It's a skull wrapped around a chrysanthemum. I designed it, and then we added soul caresser. That is my Instagram name, but it really is a name that I'm very tied to at this point. So that would be my favorite one. And it's my first tattoo in the shop.
I don't got a favorite tattoo. I feel like I got a lot of tattoos, but each of them got like a very deep meaning for each of them. So like, I don't really got a favorite. They all pretty far. I don't really got no stupid tattoos. As y'all look at this butterfly on my face, it got me. It got me.
Oh my god, it's like almost all of them, but it's actually my first ones. It's these. I got all of them at the same time. They all represent my grandparents on both sides, and they're inspired by Filipino tribal. They're compasses, and they mean guidance.
My favorite tattoo on myself, well, it was my palm, but it's faded. We're gonna redo it. I don't really have a favorite tattoo, you know, it always changes. Probably something I did. As you can see, I'm redoing my whole sleeve right now, so something of that nature.
How tattooed are you?
I'm heavily tattooed. I'm tattooed everywhere. Legs, chest, stomach, feet, toes, palm, like I said, inside of my lip, back. I got some space on my back, in the back of my legs, but other than that, pretty heavily tattooed.
I have a lot of tattoos, but most of them are hidden, so I don't know. I got tattoos on my face, abdomen, thighs, legs, everywhere, back.
I'm not tatted yet, but give me some time.
Set it up. I'm inky. What the f? I can't show y'all because I got a dad boy, but I'm inky as the f from top to bottom. Man, I just ain't got. I got like a quarter on my back done, and that's about it on the back side. But like the whole front completely covered.
Not tatted enough.
How do you get in your creative zone?
Smoke a lot. I'm already in my zone, man. I mean, I might smoke some, but I'm in the zone already. Just at all times, in the zone.
I think just mentally being prepared and just clearing your mind of stuff before you start.
I like to vibe to like chill music, and eat good. And then after that, I'm like, if I'm not hangry, I am good.
One of my favorite things to do is sketch. I have tons of sketchbooks. All I do is sketch and I study. And if I'm feeling like a creative art block, then I try to study my favorite artists or my favorite tattoo artists and just see what things I like about their art and incorporate it into my own.
Yeah, really. I smoke and listen to music. That'd be my I listen to some music and I could just vibe out any moment, any time of the day off of some music. So that really be it.
For the final question, what is your most asked client question, and can you answer it for any potential clients viewing?
How much do I charge? But you know, like I'm willing to work with everybody's budget. I like to be affordable because I love giving people their dream tattoos. That makes all the work, all the labor so worth it at the end of the day. So yeah, book with me if any of my styles are, you know, what you're into. I'd love to work with y'all.
I'm gonna say, do I need to pay a deposit? Yes, you need to pay a deposit. You can pay the deposit through soulcaressor.com. Thank you.
How much it's gonna cost? Is it gonna hurt? How long you been tatting? I'm trying to think of a good one that I could give a f about answering. Pretty much it. In the same general like I'd be like, it's not gonna hurt that bad. Just a little bit, maybe a lot. I don't know. Tattoo this gonna fucking hurt. Like it is what it is.
Yes, my most asked client question is how much for a tattoo? There is no how much for a tattoo, no how much for a sleeve. If you want a sleeve, start at that $13.50 and we can work our way up. Or if you're small, we may get it done. But yeah, there's no simple answer to that. So just come in, talk to your artist, figure it out.
I just get a lot of people saying, can you do this tattoo for me? And the answer is yes.